Welcome, Taurus. This was Regina from Pacific Tarot getting ready to do your August reading. I apologize for the noise the electricians are making upstairs. I can't control it, but I hope it's not an obstacle to you hearing me clearly. I am overcoming a sickness. I'm getting better. I thank you for being here now and for all the support that you give me to do what I do. So thank you for that in advance. I'm going to pull your overall energy for the month of August, the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is describing a memory. This is a bit about nostalgia for many of you. This is about a relationship, an opportunity that you may have reconnected with recently. Someone from your past, an activity that you once engaged in that is reminding you of your talents, your gifts, your skills that come naturally to you, and a time when you were able to exercise those skills without judgment, without an agenda, for the pure joy and play of performing, so that those memories are beautiful memories of laughter, of kind feelings, of enjoying the beauty and abundance of life, of accepting the beautiful privileges that you have. And you may be reconnecting with someone who takes you back to that time, reminds you of pleasure and that you once felt in exercising those gifts. And in the present, we have the Temperance card. The Temperance card is really about balancing out the energies that you have encountered in your life and balancing those with your desires. So, this grand alchemist energy is about balancing the forces that you in your circumstances. This is also about refining your own character, your own skills, your own development as a person, so that you are better prepared to maximize any opportunity for success by meeting those opportunities with your best effort. This is a lifelong process, and it's one where you look at what you've learned from past experiences, particularly challenges, particularly those obstacles you've had to overcome, and what it took within you to meet those challenges, to resolve them successfully, or to build success, abundance, growth at the very least from this process of healing yourself. This is you finding your goal and being informed by your talents and gifts are part of the tools that you use to find the best in any situation or relationship. In the past, Three of Wands is indicating that you're ready to move on. You're ready to plan for the future in some way that you have felt limited in the past. You may have completed a cycle, you may have left something behind, but you're really looking at where you're at now, the resources at your hand, and you are planning, looking towards the future with a lot of hope, with a lot of anticipation. You may have scouted out some connections, some activities or plans that you are placing your feelers out regarding, so that you're investigating, researching, looking at things, networking, making connections, and you're waiting to see what will happen, what may come about of those initial feelers you are making. And in the future, we have the Seven of Pentacles. So you continue to be deeply engaged in evaluating your efforts. This can be relevant to those of you that have a business, that are working in an organization, that are contemplating the way to improve upon your investments. You have been investing in yourself and looking at how you can leverage that for greater rewards so that you are perhaps at a plateau in your life where you are not stagnant, but you have the capacity to stand still for a moment and evaluate what direction, what resources you need to move forward, how to move forward, in what direction. So this is really affirming that you're on the right path for you, but you're now reformulating what you have in order to move forward and renew, maximize the rewards you're after. If this reading is resonating with you so far, Taurus, please like this video, share this with others. Oh my goodness, a lot flew out. And subscribe to my channel, Pacific Tarot. It's deeply appreciated. And I pulled the loneliness card, which says, I know that I am never alone. At this point in your particular journey on your path where you are at a platform, you've plateaued at some space, and you're now putting together ideas and a plan for future movement, reevaluating your investments and how to gain more from your efforts. You are keenly aware of your ability to collaborate with others in whatever way you can gain the assistance you need. And this is particular to those of you that are building something, putting something together, moving in a new direction, looking at new plans, new activities, that you work with others to be clear about what you need and why in order to get the assistance you deserve. And from the flora and fauna of Africa, I pulled the Arabian camel. And the key word is persistence. Be patient and persistent in your journey. You are on the right path. Be sure to care for yourself first so that you can care for others. And the Three of Wands in your past is clarified by the Four of Fire and the Justice card. I'm going to start with the Justice card here because I'm really feeling this wherever you're at in your life right now, Taurus, your deeper understanding of what you have earned and thus what your just rewards are as a result. So that you are understanding that the basic law of karma, naturally, one reaps what one sows, but more importantly, that experiences that you have received that have been unfair, that have felt unequal, you're understanding better how to address that, how to name that, and what actions you can take to challenge that, to overcome that, ways in which you can advocate for others in a similar situation, but ultimately to find this harmony and peace within yourself with an acceptance and a surrender to your circumstances, one that you have created. This is understanding that, in fact, you have achieved a beautiful cultural, social, spiritual foundation in your life. you have you are a part of a community. That community can be a family, small or large. It can be a neighborhood. It can be literally a community. It can be a job or a place of work, but you have created something where the celebration and growth is the main theme of your creation, of your foundation. This is something to celebrate how you've grown, what you've created for yourself, not just in the sense of getting your just desserts, but more in the sense of recognizing that you have earned this, you have worked hard to create what in some ways we can describe as a village of support among your peers, your family, your loved ones, your uh, neighbors, in order to celebrate the abundance of your life now. In the present, the Temperance card is clarified by the Eight of Air and the Queen of Water. The Queen of Water is really qualities that you are allowing yourself to benefit from. This is a compassionate nature, a highly creative and imaginative ability to intuit the needs of others, to experience the emotions in your life in such a way that you are able to give yourself what others cannot. This is understanding the limitations of others, and that ultimately the love that we often seek through our relationships is something we can give to ourselves. And this is what creates the healing aura around the Queen of Water that is so soothing, so calming, so peaceful. You are all about self-care, which is appropriate right now as you evaluate your life, as you look to ways to balance out the energies that are a part of your environment, and you give yourself what is good. You align yourself with what feels good, not what you should do, not what you must do, but what feels good to you, what supports you. This is where you're standing in your life now. The Eight of Air indicates that your community is looking to you for participation. You are receiving offers, you are investigating opportunities, you are reaching out, you may be networking regarding some of your plans, things that you would like to be doing now that you feel you have more balance and freedom in your life in order to choose the things that align with you rather than the things that are assigned to you. On this basis, you are perhaps joining with others, considering offers to engage in something that will have a much greater impact than if you were doing it on your own. And this really is interesting that these offers and invitations are coming as you realize that you are never alone. You may be very independent. You may have been single for a while. Whatever the situation that has contributed perhaps to a sense of isolation, you are dispelling. You're moving, you're opening up, and you're signaling to others that you're interested in things that you may not have been interested in the past. The Seven of Pentacles in the future is clarified by the King of Fire and the Call. The Call is the Judgment card in many decks, and this is describing your awareness of your purpose on the planet. There's a lot of alignment with, excuse me, your gifts at this time, your awareness that you have a particular talent. You've been stamped in a particular way that is compulsive. You can't resist it. It is a compulsion to act or create in a certain way, to express yourself in a certain way. And there is a purpose to that. This is about your giving beauty to the world, giving calm, bringing harmony, bringing enlightenment to others, giving others tools for self-expression. And this purpose is one that you are uniquely positioned to contribute to bring to a successful place in your life now. This is completely contrary to any logical picture or idea that you've had about the past. Um, the picture we have in our heads about success. This is actually indicating that success exists in a myriad of ways. and that you now have an opportunity to bring something that you've worked at that has been a part of your life, but perhaps never been victorious or complete or successful in the way you imagine, experiencing a new level of profound success in being of service in this particular way. This is your purpose. This is your calling. The King of Fire is describing the incredible confidence you bring to your purpose. You know exactly what that purpose is. You know exactly how you want to act upon it, express it in the world. You are inspired and you are highly motivated. You're energized. You're excited about this. And this is the key element to the way that you inspire and lead others. You have a possibility of leading in a particular area around your talent or gift. And you now have the maturity, the skills, the experience to be able to bring it to a successful place in your life for you. I'm going to finish up this reading, Taurus, with the Yogic Path Oracle and ask you if you would love to leave me a comment. Any of your thoughts are appreciated if this has resonated for you. And I pulled the Booty, or the Bood Eye. Booty sounds better, as in plural Buddhas. And inner wisdom and intellect are the key words of this card. Wise one, you're now remembering what you were born with, all the answers that you are seeking. You've realized life is not about learning, but rather relearning, letting go of the illusions so we can remember our innate solutions. We've silenced the chattering of the mind to allow whispers of the soul to speak, and are now beginning to truly read the vast textbooks that exist inside you. This is the time to rewrite your story, authored by the greater wisdom of your soul. Thank you so much, Taurus, for this beautiful reading. Until next time, Namaste.